Hello, I'm Bernard Norcott-Mahany. I work at the Blueford branch of the Kansas City Public Library. April is National Poetry Month. This is an Olympic year, so I am reading poems of Pindar. He wrote victory odes, epinician odes for people who won at the Olympic Games and at other ancient Pan-Hellenic games. Ancient Greeks were concerned about their reputation. That was the only thing for sure that lived on after you. And so if you were remembered long after you died, that made you sort of like the heroes of old who were still, of course, being talked about, like Hercules. So today's poem is Olympia poem number 12 from 472 BCE. It is for Ergoteles of Himera, for his victory in the long foot race. So the foot race was basically like a dash, so like a 100-yard dash, maybe it was a little bit longer. The long foot race was double that, so more like maybe the 8th mile run, the 220, what used to be called the 220. So in this poem, which is a very short poem, Pindar makes reference to the recent revolution in Himera. So there was a revolution going on, and so there's a little like concern over the state of affairs there. So Olympia 12 for Ergoteles of Himera, winner in the long foot race. I beg you, daughter of Zeus the deliverer, watch over Himera's wide dominion, save your fortune. At your will, fast ships are steered on the sea, and on land, stormy wars and assemblies at council. The hopes of men are now thrown up, now down again, as they cleave the wind-tossed sea of lies. No man on earth has yet found from the gods a certain token of success to come, but their sight is blinded to what is to be. Many things fall against men's reckoning, contrary to delight, and others, after facing the enemy's surges, exchange in a brief moment sorrow for deep joy. Son of Philaner, in truth like a cock in the yard, the fame of your running would have shed its leaves ingloriously by your kinsman's hearth, had not the quarrel of men with men robbed you of your Canossian fatherland. Now being crowned at Olympia and twice from Pytho and at the Isthmus, Ergoteles, you exalt the nymphs' hot springs, dwelling by fields your own. So Ergoteles wins the prize for the long foot race, and Pindar makes reference to the fact that there's trouble going on in Himera, but trouble that was going on Crete, where Ergoteles originally came from, forced him to leave and go to Sicily, to Himera. So, in a sense, if there hadn't been trouble, he wouldn't be in the position where he is right now, where he's winning these victories. So, in a sense, fame and its opposite, and good fortune and its opposite are sort of intertwined. Seems to be the main theme of this poem. So, see you again tomorrow.